In a ruling on Thursday, 26 October, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 11th Circuit has granted victory to Craig Wright, a prominent individual who has long asserted himself as the inventor of Bitcoin. Moreover, Santiment, a leading crypto behavior analytics platform, has drawn attention to a sign of a looming bull market as Bitcoin, BTC, clinches a 17-month high of $35,116. Finally, is it legal for former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried, SBF, to commingle customer funds? Stick with me till the end to find out more. If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates from the world of cryptocurrencies in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we extend a special welcome to you. We invite you to hit the notification bell so you never miss another video. Now, let's dive in. This court decision was against the estate of the late David Kleiman, a computer forensics specialist. According to the court statement, the legal dispute stemmed from an ownership conflict regarding the origins of Bitcoin. The estate of David, now represented by Ira Kleiman, filed a complaint against Wright. They claimed that David and Wright had partnered to conceive the original Bitcoin protocol. Accordingly, the supposed alliance saw them engage in BTC mining and advancing associated blockchain technologies. Furthermore, the plaintiff contended it has a legitimate claim to half of the bitcoins amassed due to this alleged partnership. The disputed cryptocurrency is estimated to be worth billions of dollars. Following thorough deliberation, a jury concluded that no partnership had existed between Craig Wright and David Kleiman. Therefore, it rendered a verdict unfavorable to the estate. Subsequently, the Kleiman estate lodged an appeal to challenge this decision. Notably, the Kleiman estate sought an annulment of the verdict on 3 grounds. First, it claimed that the court's instructions regarding forming a partnership failed to accurately align with the current legal standards established in Florida's revised Uniform Partnership Act of 1995. Secondly, the plaintiff argued, the court applied the wrong legal standard and abused its discretion when it vacated sanctions imposed by the magistrate judge. The Kleiman estate believes the sanctions were initially meant to establish factual elements of the estate's partnership claim. Lastly, the plaintiff contends that the district court, in an abuse of its discretion, refused to grant a new trial. It highlighted that the denial was based on opposing counsel's repeated violations of an in limine order prohibiting evidence of the sibling relationship between David Kleiman and Ira Kleiman. However, the judges of the 11th Circuit noted to have meticulously examined each argument presented. Yet, they ultimately affirmed the existing judgment. Notably, the jury outlined reasons for which the Kleiman estate's arguments were insufficient to secure a repeal. Furthermore, in a brief insight on X, Santiment compared the price movements of crypto assets Bitcoin and Ethereum, ETH, to the price actions of gold, ZAO, and the SPDR/S&P 500 ETF Trust, SPX, an ETF which tracks the performance of the S&P 500. The aim of Santiment's comparison is to assess the degree of price correlation between the crypto market and traditional equities such as the S&P 500. Data from an accompanying chart shows that Bitcoin's recent upsurge might have triggered a significant price decoupling. Notably, BTC, ETH, and the S&P 500 had been trading in similar price trajectories over the past months. However, from October 13, Bitcoin started registering upward movements, with Ethereum following suit. Amid this upward movement in BTC and ETH, the S&P 500 dropped further, trading in the opposite direction. Bitcoin was trading between $26,700 and $27,200 as of October 13. However, the asset broke above the resistance at $27,100 2 days later, tilling the ground for a more substantial rally. The fake news of a spot ETF approval compounded this rally, helping BTC clinch $30,000, but its effect was short-lived, as BTC dropped shortly after. 2 days of persistent declines did little to hamper the asset's uptrend, as BTC resumed its bullish momentum on October 19. Bitcoin eventually hit a high of $35,116 as demand escalated. Santiment confirms that this value was Bitcoin's highest price since May 2022. Interestingly, Ethereum and the rest of the altcoin market rode on this rally from Bitcoin to register new highs. In particular, ETH eventually surged to a high of $1,865 yesterday. Despite a minor rally setback, BTC holds steady above $34,000 while ETH continues to defend the $1,700 threshold. Meanwhile, as BTC, ETH and other crypto assets recorded massive gains, the S&P 500 continued to drop. The S&P 500's descent began on October 17 when it traded at $4,373. While BTC rose, the index dropped, collapsing to $4,184 on October 25, its lowest value since June. The altcoin market also traded in an uptrend, triggering a price decoupling from the S&P 500. Santiment believes this decoupling is a clear sign of the coming bull market. According to Santiment, the last time this sort of inverse price movements between equities and crypto occurred was during the 2021 bull run. Now to the big question of the day. Is it legal for former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried, SBF, to commingle customer funds? Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings in the crypto space. On Wednesday, the 25th of October, former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried took to the court stand to testify on the events surrounding the $32 billion collapse of his FTX empire. Under oath, the disgraced FTX founder revealed several details to assure the court that he did not intentionally defraud his customers. SBF, among other things, told the court that he assumed it was legal to transfer FTX deposits to proprietary trading firm Alameda Research. The response came during a questioning session in which SBF's defense attorney Mark Cohen asked if the former founder believed taking FTX deposits through Alameda was legal. The FTX founder affirmed the positive, saying he believed it was legal that, in many circumstances, Alameda could borrow from FTX for trading or investment purposes. Additionally, he claimed that he understood the payment agent agreement that allowed Alameda to receive funds on behalf of FTX as meaning that Alameda had a right to hold or transfer those assets, with a lien that gave Alameda access to the funds if needed. SBF further noted that he believed Alameda was allowed to do futures trading on the FTX platform based on the company's terms of service. He also admitted knowledge of Alameda Research had some unfair advantages against customers and other market makers while trading on the FTX platform. As per SBF, in May 2022, he was aware of some speed bumps in place on Alameda's account, which delayed liquidation. However, he claimed that he didn't know the exact nature of them, the speed bumps. Another matter notably addressed by SBF in the latest hearing involves the operation of North Dimension, a shadowy entity that his company had used to receive deposits on behalf of FTX customers. There are allegations that FTX had used North Dimension for money laundering. Yet, the disgraced founder claimed he could not recall details of discussions around North Dimension beyond the fact that it was a more convenient way for users to deposit assets. The former FTX founder's recent testimony was designed to provide the presiding attorney, Judge Lewis Kaplan, with knowledge of whether the legal advice that SBF received during his time at FTX was relevant to the case. However, Judge Kaplan was left more than impressed with the evasive style in which the former FTX CEO answered questions. In the aftermath of the testimony, Judge Kaplan told the court audience that the witness Sam Bankman-Fried has what I'll simply call an interesting way of responding to questions. SBF repeatedly answered questions with a question for more clarification, noting several times that he could not recall the answer to crucial questions about the commingling of customer funds from conversations with FTX lawyers. The jury handling Sam Bankman-Fried's case will decide in the first few days of next week, according to Judge Kaplan. The former FTX founder had pleaded not guilty to 5 counts of conspiracy and 2 counts of fraud he faces under the current criminal case. SBF is also expected to face a second trial on 5 more counts in a separate court hearing set to begin in March 2024. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments section. Write us anything down here, we are very eager to read you. Always remember that you are an important part of our community. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, give the video a like and don't forget to subscribe. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also share this video to as many people as possible, let's get this news everywhere. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content and don't forget to follow us on our new Instagram account at FactMakeMoney. See you in a future opportunity to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community. Thanks for watching.